Hi friends, welcome to LinuxFork. My name is Chandan and today we are going to learn about MySQL. So in previous video we already learned about that installation and configuration part of MySQL on Ubuntu 18.04. Now in this video we are going to learn how we can connect MySQL using MySQL Workbench. So this is the second part of the MySQL series of tutorials. So today we are going to learn about this point, how to access MySQL database through MySQL native command line as well as GUI client like MySQL Workbench. So today basically main focus I am going to do on MySQL Workbench. So basically MySQL Workbench is a GUI tool, or we can also say that a GUI client by which we can connect MySQL database on our Windows machine or any machine you have, either it is Linux or it is MySQL Workbench coming for all the platform, like this software coming for your Linux system also, for Linux system also. So you can install MySQL Workbench on Linux and you can connect your database through that. So let's before starting before installing MySQL Workbench, let's go to site and download the setup. Okay, so just go to Google or any search engine, just search MySQL Workbench, just click on this site. Okay, just click on download. Here click download. Just continue, no thanks, just start my download. So it will download your MySQL Workbench Community Edition. Okay, this is 35 MB. It will take your 35 MB data. So I have already installed these things. I have downloaded and installed it on my system. So here I am going to stop these things. You can download and install. Installation is very easy. Just click. Okay. So it will install your this MySQL Workbench. I am going to cancel this. So I am not going to download here. So let's go to terminal. Now we can go to terminal and see how we can connect this database. Installation and configuration part in previous video I already completed. Now I am on terminal. So 2-3 things here we need to focus on. In previous video I have only installed MySQL and configured some part, not completed. Okay, so in this video I am going to bind the address for the for the accessing of database in outside. So currently your our MySQL, if you see here, our MySQL database is listening on local host. So we can't access this database from outside. So we need to give the access for outside. We need to modify some configuration file in MySQL. So let's modify that. Go to my vim etc mysql conf.d mysql d .cnf. Go to this main configuration file and here we can see this by default it is bind on local host. So we need to change this local host to world. So just I am going to give the 00. Here we can give the a specific IP also, a specific network also we can list here, or we can mention here, but currently I am going to give the world access. So just save and exist and just restart the service of MySQL. Just enter. Okay, sorry, I am typing the wrong commands. System still restart MySQL. Okay, so our MySQL completed, restarted successfully. Now we can check the status, no issue. We can check the status. Okay, MySQL is running. Now we can fire the command net state, and let's check that what is the listening port listening now. So as we can see here, now it's listening on the 0.0.0. That means we are given the access to outer world now. Now this part we already have completed. Now one thing remember, when we are configuring the database, that time we have given the root access disabled. We have said that disable the root access, and we have put it that yes. So if you trying to connect outside from using the root user, you can't connect. So let's see MySQL. This is the native command which I have mentioned here. So it is the native command to access the MySQL. Okay, this is native command, and also it is called a native command line client. So this let's see, we can use the native command, and let's see either we are able to access or not. So as we can see, we have successfully logged in MySQL database. So databases. Okay, this is the default database. Whenever you install MySQL, it will show you. So as we can see, we are able to log in through root user on local. Okay, but we can't access this root user through outside. For this, let's say open Workbench. Just search MySQL Workbench and open it. Okay, so just click on plus. Okay, and give the name of the connection. I am giving the demo, and here I am giving the IP of that server. This is the server IP on which my MySQL is running. I have given the port number, okay, and I have given the username root. Okay, let's just I am giving the credential, and let's check the connection. So wait. So as we can see, it is not connecting. Even if double click here, it will fetch you some error, because we have already disabled the root access from outside. So now as we can see, it is getting failed. So let's say add a new user on MySQL. Okay, so just I have written the command here. Just I am going to copy and paste that command, and also I will explain the command here. So, just copy this command. So, create username is here LinuxFork DB at the rate. I have given access to outside. If you want to access, if you want to give the access at localhost, you need to write down here localhost. I have given outside access, that's why I have used the percentage. Identified by LinuxFork, I have given the credential here. This is the credential password. Just press enter. Okay. No, sorry. So actually I have fired here, not here. You need to log in first to MySQL. Under MySQL you need to put this command. Okay, so user has been created. Now I am giving the privileges to perform the action. So here I have given all privileges on a star means all database, okay, all activity like create, delete, modify, anything this user can do. Okay, so just enter. You can grant the privileges according to your need. Sometimes some user need only to create the database, then you give the create privilege. Okay, now I am going to plus the privileges. So this user now we have created the user successfully. Now we are going to connect this user using Workbench. Just press on cancel. Okay, just select edit connection. Here I am giving the username. Okay, it is asking for password. Just I am going to press the password. Okay, so is there anything wrong here? I think we are doing no. Here the credential I am putting wrong. That's why we are not able to access. So just copy this credential and put here, or whatever the credential you have given for that user, you need to paste. So here I am giving the root user credential, that's why it is getting the failed. Just double click here and let's wait for the connection. It will take some time. Now it's connected. So as we can see, we are able to connect a database successfully. You can click on server status. You can see here server status running, connections, CPU load, traffic, everything will show here. and what are the versions you are using for that, sockets. Okay. So, in this video we have seen how we can connect MySQL Workbench from Windows to Linux database, which is running on somewhere else. Okay. So, that is all in this video, and next part we will learn about that, about how to create a database table, how we can insert some records in the table. So, in next part we will learn this point. So, that is all friends in this video. In next video we will learn about that, about how to create a database table, how we can insert some record in table. So, that is also one of the important part of MySQL database, mean basically how we can insert data, how we can record data for any any record or any database which you have. So, let us see in next video we will learn these things, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe.